Well, today I've got a rather gnarly bit of yew that I'm going to try and turn end grain and hollow it out. I have something which maybe has some holes in the sides. It's going to be interesting. Not quite sure how this one will work out. After some rough shaping at the one end, going to turn to the other end and square that up using a square carbide. But that was a bit scary and a bit bouncy, so I've swapped to the pointy carbide, which was quite effective at getting rid of the very out of shape end of that piece of yew. With the bulk of it removed, time to finish it off with traditional tools. And now into the large record power chuck with 19mm jaws to carry on with the shaping. Keeping the centre up as long as possible, I'm now going to hollow out the inside because I want to leave a section in the middle which will take an insert for the water for the vase with scallop sides. After a bit of rough shaping of this scallop, I thought I'd better get the inside all sorted out so I know what I'm aiming at. As it's getting a bit deep, it's now time to use the carbides to get in there and try and finish the shape off and keep the fingers at the same time. And then just checking that the inside is the right diameter for my plastic beer pot. Had to do a little bit of fettling to get it to fit and get the depth right, but there it is, so that we can put some water in it. And then a final bit of finishing with a 3/8 mole gouge to get rid of some of the tear out from the carbide scrapers. Pretty careful here to make sure I keep my fingers. And then some final shaping of the outside now that the inside is pretty well sorted out. And then lots of sanding of the edges with the little sanding wheels and hand sandpaper just to retain the natural shape but bring the colour and the grain out. Okay, so I've finished off the majority of it. It's going to be a bit of fun. Got the vase in the centre. I'm now going to dress the bottom. So I've got these cylindrical expanding jaws. I'm going to just hope, yes. Now they should be expanding about here where there's quite a lot of meat. because yew is quite prone to split. Well, that so far looks like it's quite steady. Result. So I want to take some of the weight out of the bottom because it's quite thick and heavy. I want it to be thick and heavy so it's nice and stable, but I don't want it to split. So I now want to undercut and hollow out the bottom a bit if I can. So I've got to check the depth and make sure I don't go too far and meet the bottom of the vase.